Do you ever wonder what those guys are doing when they can pick up any girl they want and you, while acting quite gentlemanly, are unable to do the same? Contrary to popular opinion, women don't know what they want, thus you won't become attractive to her if you become everything she wants. They will talk about a person's appearance, but when a challenging and valuable man enters the room, all of that will be forgotten. We'll show you how to become a manly challenge who effortlessly attracts women. You won't recognize yourself at the conclusion of this little excursion. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's start.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
8. You don't alter who you are for others. Every time they find a woman appealing, the majority of guys act in this way. They begin to alter their attitudes and behaviors when they come across a gorgeous girl and seek to attract her. When attempting to win a girl's attention, it is true that you should be more polite and focus on your appearance, but this does not mean that you should compromise your essential principles as a man. Women seem to enjoy copying one another because they believe they can do so effortlessly. But if you're a man who imitates other people's fashion choices, you'll never be able to reach a greater level of masculinity. So resist letting others alter your personality. Create your own personal style by being assured of who you are as a man. If you don't accomplish that, you'll always be a less than perfect imitation of someone else's epitome of perfection, and you won't ever be regarded as being highly valuable. Instead of copying others, develop your unique identity, become the personification of excellence, and work tirelessly to accomplish it. You won't be able to attain someone else's goals or aims with the same motivation that you would use to pursue your own, and even if you do, you will have changed from the person you were before. 7th, you respond rather than react. Males often face a variety of problems from girls. There are various kinds of obstacles, and each one can be resolved in a different way. The secret to overcoming these obstacles is to keep your attention on your objective. A man who is keenly aware of his aspirations and objectives will be challenging to divert. You must have a thorough understanding of what women find attractive. The distinction between responding to a situation and reacting to it is important. Nowadays, men react hastily to every circumstance. For instance, they instantly begin to complain and feel nervous when a situation arises. It is something that completely turns off ladies from being interested in you. The typical situation in which women are in control is disrupted by alphas because they are difficult and make things complicated for them. They will take in all of the information and observe it. After thoroughly understanding the circumstance, they will respond with confidence. It is a special ability that distinguishes leaders. Every leader possesses a compelling personality that women find to be incredibly alluring. 6. You are a mystery. A person will always find the enigmatic guy more intriguing than one who opens with all the cards. Women are drawn to challenges because they desire difficult and distinctive goals. They are unconsciously made that way, even though they may not like to accept it. They believe that a man who is completely honest about his interests and lacks any secrets is boring, and that all men with uninteresting personalities should only be considered as a backup alternative. On the other hand, girls prefer a man who keeps his identity a secret and enigmatic and only reveals a few aspects of himself, as it makes it difficult to understand their personality. They long for that distinctiveness since they are unable to easily get it. Imagine it as an onion-like structure. They desire a man who has an intriguing personality beneath the surface she has just revealed. 5. You start the conversations. There has long been a false belief that women are less clever than males, yet this is untrue. Women are clever creatures, and they favor men who are knowledgeable and passionate about their interests. They know when they perceive intelligence and intellectual prowess. Women will notice when a man uses basic language that conveys a lackluster attitude, such as a person with an average or below average IQ, and it is a major turn-off. On the other side, they find a guy to be very damn beautiful when he has intelligent talks. Their conversations ought to stimulate lively discussions. Since engaging in interesting intellectual conversations with the male can benefit the girl, these guys are viewed as being genuinely beautiful. Women desire an intellectually strong man with whom they may challenge one another by expressing divergent viewpoints and ideas. The fourth point is that you have goals. Most of the time, when talking with girls, guys make serious mistakes. They are willing to swiftly abandon their goals while speaking to a girl they admire. He freely gives up, for instance, if a girl has aspirations that might not be compatible with their own. They are attempting to increase the parallels between themselves and the female they like, but instead come out as pitiful and attention-seeking. Because he would constantly hold a position of authority, an alpha is more alluring. A girl will lose interest in you the moment she realizes that you are willing to alter or abandon your dreams and goals for her. She will want you even more, however, if she senses something in opposition to this. You will present her with a significant challenge if she wants you to change for her cause and you are adamant about your goals despite what she says or does. This is because you are unwilling to compromise on your ideas. She will afterwards work hard to get your attention and grow more drawn to you. The third is that your choices are final. Sound judgment is quite attractive to most women. The men who receive no attention and those who receive attention from women are fundamentally different. Their mentality accounts for this discrepancy. Puny guys easily and swiftly adapt their thoughts to meet society norms. They adhere to the presumptive norms of their societies and groups without question. Alphas, on the other hand, will actually question everything around them. They don't just blindly follow the herd. They don't readily adopt societal values and instead always consider the big picture. Be the type of guy who goes against the grain in a society where most people do things merely because other people are doing them, because it demonstrates that you have a strong personality that does not bend easily. The qualities that girls are seeking for in a guy emerge when a guy begins to question the social norms around him, such as individualism and distinctiveness. Second, you don't make things simple for them. It's something that a lot of guys also do. They rush for her like thirsty hounds when girls pay them even the slightest attention. The fact that women would perceive that they captured your attention swiftly and that their initial interest in you has faded makes it a powerful deterrent for them. The guy doesn't even consider whether or not he really likes anything about the female because his initial impulse is to grab some attention, and whatever happens later is tomorrow's problem. You must establish a set of standards that you must strictly uphold if you want to be one of the alphas who girls are attracted to. Say no to ladies who don't fit your requirements and be clear about the kind of woman you want in your life. This will put pressure on such girls to conform to your expectations. Additionally, if they perceive your standards to be challenging, they will want you even more and adapt to meet them, making you more alluring. Give them the impression that you are a person who will only settle for the right girl, and not just any girl, to trigger an irrational urge in them to conform to your standards. With this attitude, they'll view you as a trophy. First of all, you must not be readily impressed. Did you ever notice that guys that are popular don't put much effort into obtaining girls while you, on the other hand, compliment women in the most creative and poetic ways possible yet are still unsuccessful? Women find it difficult to impress those guys since they hold off on offering compliments. Most women enjoy tough, challenging men. They work harder as a result to catch those men's attention. Therefore, refrain from complimenting someone too soon and only do it when you believe they are deserving of your appreciation. Even then, keep your compliments brief and general. You don't want to discourage this behavior, so if you see that they are making an effort to grab your attention, give them a break. After a while, you'll see that the girls nearby are starting to value what you have to say about them, making you the alpha, or most handsome guy, at any gathering. Conclusion: always make sure you are a man of strong moral principles and standards who doesn't always agree with others. Instead, exercise independent judgment and base your choices on your knowledge. Always maintain your integrity, because if you don't, people will start to doubt you. In the first few meetings, only show a few of your cards because the rest will expose everything about your personality, removing any room for speculation and piqued interest. It is challenging for girls to learn things about you, and they like a challenging person that adheres to his own. Finally, use your intelligence to make wise decisions. Don't simply follow others' actions like a sheep. Promote your originality and personality. Thank you for viewing.